Sorry guys, I was muted
PGA Sports
for the
and
first,
the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the
first
seasonal
minute and a
race
half
for the FedEx Cup.
and didn't
We're at
realize
the
it.
Tour Championship. Today's coverage is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, this player is currently ranked #1 on the FedEx Cup points list. That's phenomenal as a rookie, but it also means they get to start their first round in this Tour Championships on 10 under par. How good is that?
As a rookie,
Oh, I need to change my driver.
when you start off the season, you're just kind of hoping to make it to the playoffs. I mean, this is stuff that dreams are made of. This season has been so remarkable. Each and every week continues to impress. I'm interested to see how he handles all the pressure of going out there and trying to win. It's going to be an exciting week for this player.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action.
We need to be on that
That's just
tee.
inside the range.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
But anyway, I was saying how... didn't hit it.
Well, it's a bit
I
disappointing.
just went ahead
Well,
and
I think
withdrew
they fell
from
in
that
love with the
tournament
line, forgot about the
because
pace.
it was just making me so
Stop,
mad.
you've heard
Tiger
this before.
Woods.
Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last
Birdie
hole,
is the
and that will take him to 1 off the lead.
It's uphill. I feel like with the 5, it should run a little
Opting
bit.
for the
We're
5
hitting
iron.
it good. Wow, why did it stay
This
left?
needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
This putt is about
I
17
planned on
feet
the
long.
wind, bringing it a little bit right.
Just didn't
it's a
drop.
good putt. Maybe if I...
Big putt for par coming up.
No, I pushed
Now
it,
we have this
which is
player
what I
currently
needed.
sharing top spot on the leaderboard.
John
with the
Rahm
legendary
Eagles,
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Birdies. Right.
Here we are at the 3rd. The tee is yours.
Alright, fellas. Damn it. I was really hoping... 'cause a perfect right
that's
there, I
not the
think, would
shot
have
he's
taken
hoping
us
for.
into the fairway.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
I'm just trying to get it up there.
Yeah, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Yeah. Wow, I
What's
didn't
in
hit it
front
that
of them,
damn
Henny,
soft.
with this putt?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
And just
Yeah,
like
it's just about 3 feet away.
2K21, throwing
He's currently
away
sitting
a too
in
shy
4th
lead.
position. Let's see
Oh,
what
man.
happens here on the 4th.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
You're going to need 1 or 2 clubs more because this green is sitting up.
Oh. I guess we didn't need a...
That's some good golf right there.
a little weird
Putting
how
hasn't
far
been
it
the
went.
strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
They've got this to get into a tie with Rahm.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. We've arrived at a par
Alright,
4 hole.
fellas. They've birdied every single hole.
This one looks to be headed towards the fairway.
It's nice to know you don't have a chance within the
And
first
what are we looking
4
at
holes.
here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out. You really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Ooh, right by the hole. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second
It's uphill.
shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
Oh, wow. They're thinking of going for this one.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets
Not
up
like
a
that.
wonderful opportunity.
Oh, it's not as
Using
bad.
the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Well, this is exciting. A
Oh,
putt for an
God,
eagle.
why can I not hit them? Oh, I mean,
Oh, almost an eagle.
it got there, but
Just
I
one off the lead after that
did
hole.
not hit that as hard as I needed
Let's
to.
see what happens here on the 7th.
A little bit of a pull.
That's a bit out of shape. And he's down there.
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Alright.
Let's see if we can make
I thought it
this
was going to
big
go a
putt
lot
for birdie.
further than that. Damn it, man. Why can I not hit the putts?
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
On a nice line.
That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 8th. Going with the 8
Come
iron
on.
here.
Push and a slow.
This one looks like it's going right. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Stop yelling, Rich.
Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. And there he is, the 2019 US Open champion, Gary Woodland, currently leading things. Here we are, in front of a par 3.
Oh, it's uphill. But the hybrid's going to
Looks to be going with the 4 iron.
hybrid was
This
definitely
one
going
headed
too
in the
far,
wrong
so
direction, out to the right.
This would be a great up and down. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Such soft hands.
14.
And
Gary Woodland
currently
literally
leading the field
comes out
as
of
I speak.
nowhere
We've reached the beginning
to
of
gain
the back 9.
five,
The tee
no,
is yours at the
4
10.
or 5 shots in one hole.
Oh, well done.
This is pathetic.
Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Lining up the birdie putt here. This one started out on a good line. Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. Gary Woodland is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot advantage. We have a par 3 on this one.
Oh,
Going
bad
with the
shots.
4 iron here.
Bad shot.
Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Well, Rich, that's on the surface, but it's in 3-putt territory. It's so far away.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Okay, steady now. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
Nice little par putt here.
That's well holed. Gary Woodland currently leads the field. Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we?
Ah. What is up with my damn the slow?
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there.
It's the same thing as
Let's see how this shot goes from the fairway bunker.
not hitting the putts hard enough. That was slow. Fantastic
Okay, so
shot.
that's step 1, but now going to hold a mid-range putt. They've held it. That's very gutsy.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee.
Honestly,
Great
you shouldn't-
recovery.
I'm not gonna say you
Gary
shouldn't
Woodland currently
because
enjoying his view.
people
He
do.
finds himself
Of course,
in
the
top
Eagles
spot.
again.
Lovely momentum for this
Oh my
player
god,
after
man.
that
The
birdie at the last
AI
hole.
is
Keep it rolling.
ridiculously stupid. How do you program them to be
Atta
not
boy,
make any
Good
sense?
shot. Playing this one about 130 yards out.
Slightly elevated green. They're going to need to take a
God
little
damn it.
extra club to get it all the way back there.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
How good was that bunker shot? Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Oh, there you go, Gary. You made a double.
And a par 4 awaits. at
Honestly,
this
4
next
or
hole.
5 under shouldn't be. You shouldn't be more than 4 or
Tee
5
shot is
under.
looking good here. Second shot here
Honestly.
on the 14th. Going with the 5
Slow
iron
again.
here.
Feeling strong, going for less club.
And as they stand over this putt, it's for a share of 3rd spot.
Again, didn't hit it.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one
And I
to
think
hold.
we had it too.
Nicely hold. And for par. Now
We need
three strokes back
two
after that hole.
birdies at least, because these people are
The honour is
insane. They're at
yours.
least,
Time to hit a
I
good
think,
one here at the
7
15th.
under minimum.
Opting for
Slow
the 4 iron
again.
here. But not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, that's too bad. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Gary Woodland is 1 stroke clear of the field. Nicely done. Well, there's been some FedEx Cup champions won and lost around this part of the course.
This is the site of probably one of the greatest finishes in FedEx Championship history. The winner holing his 2nd shot here to claim victory.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt.
It's also a foot up. Okay.
Yeah, fair effort.
I couldn't
And
risk
Gary
going past the
Woodland
hole
is
because it would go all the way
currently in
down.
lead. And as we get to the penultimate hole at East Lake Ridge, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
From around 140 yards here, 4 shots behind our leader.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
This putt is about 8 feet.
With a hold putt here, he'll put some airspace between himself and John Rahm, maybe angering the Spanish bull a bit.
Gary Woodland is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot
So Gary
advantage.
finishes 8 under for his round,
And
I
after a
believe.
recent switch
He's
of
either
the
8 or
9s here at
9.
East Lake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
Looks to be going with a
Every
hybrid
single
here.
thing has been slow.
No,
So
that's heading further left than they wanted, I think.
swung a little
Not
bit
able
faster.
to find the green in 2, but a bold play.
What's a strange miss there. Look, they've been hitting the greens all day long.
Have I?
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
And that will do
4
it for this
under.
player today.
Front 9 with just nothing going on.
Well, that's a pretty solid start, Rich, and they find themselves in the mix. But work to do.
Early doors, but
Gary
I saw
Woodland
some pretty good
went
signs
12
of life out
under.
there. I like what they're doing. Hopefully
And Brooke
they can stay
Henderson went
composed for the next
9.
3 days.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us.
It's nice to
See you
see
next
that
time.
the AI kicked it in gear for one of the hardest tournaments. I'm turning the CPU down. Because that is fucking stupid. I changed it to very hard because 3 tournaments in a row, they weren't getting more than a couple under
2K
for an entire
Sports,
tournament.
in
I don't even think they would get
association
10
with
under
the
for 3
PGA Tour,
rounds.
is proud to bring you the final stop of the FedEx Cup.
So I go to very
Finals.
hard.
Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to
In
start.
very hard. The next
Pleased
2
you could join us
tournaments,
for this second round
very
action.
reasonable. I'm like,
I'm Luke
okay.
Elvey with Rich
I'll
Beam
keep
here
him
as
there.
we keep an eye on this player who's been trailing in the
All of a
tournament,
sudden,
but has a real opportunity to
12 under on
They
one of the
do.
hardest
They need
courses.
to get out there, though, and start firing at some flags. They've been playing very conservative all week long, and you can't continue to do that with any hopes of winning. You have to go ahead
Pulled the hell
and
out of that.
start trying to take advantage of the conditions. Hit it close a few more times. And until they start doing that, I don't see them catching the leaders.
Can't wait to find out what happens here.
Hit it perfect. A little bit of a pull.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the second. 8 feet to the cup. Looking good. Beautiful shot. After a quick glance at the leaderboard, they're sitting in second place, just behind Gary Woodland.
What?
Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
You're very
Look,
wrong.
Coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole.
Tiger
but
Woods.
danger lurks if
And he
they're
got
not
an
careful.
eagle.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Oh, this might trigger a temper tantrum. This is not sitting nicely.
It's sitting fantastic. What are you talking about?
Well, that's a handy shot. Good look at a birdie here.
Might be too far over. No, it's not enough.
It was on a good line. And that should secure the par on this one. He's in a share of third place. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That's a nice looking tee shot, that one.
I always think I'm going to hit that tree.
Playing up to an elevated green here. Looks to be going with the 4
I was
iron.
going to say that was perfect. Oh, if it would have just
Okay,
jumped
not the
straight
best
a
result,
little
but a
bit,
chance to get up and down.
that would have
What a
been
shame.
insanely good.
Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Beautiful swing there. From around 120 yards here. Just 2 shots behind.
Perfect.
That could play. Wow, what a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Oh, what a super shot. And he finds himself in a tie for third.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. And just 1 shot off the lead.
Oh, that was actually slow.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie because
thought
it's
it'd be
heading towards the
fast.
rough.
It's in the bunker, you moron.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 1 stroke off the lead.
Could it?
Wow.
Oh, you stupid pin.
Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And as we move along, it's Tiger on top of the leaderboard. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Why is it so far left? We hit it perfect.
Well played, mate. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
That was perfect too.
Launched
Tiny
that
bit of
one
a tug.
into space. Wow.
There we go.
Henny's down there. You got a read?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Man.
Little birdie looking here.
The little ones are
And as they leave that hole, Rich, you'd imagine
between 10
a
and
little
12
bit
feet,
frustrated
they
after
break
such a great
so
shot in.
much more than what it looks
Couldn't
like.
convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
I know. You don't have to tell me,
good
Rich.
drive. That one should find the fairway. Playing from around 150 yards here. Just 1 shot back now. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, this one's going right at the flag.
John Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next.
He's a
And now
hole
stepping
ahead.
onto this par 3 hole.
Ah,
Opting for the
I
hybrid,
knew it
I
was
think.
slow. Oh, good God, it still went a mile. I hate this hole so
A
much.
quality shot, that.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Oh, that was really good.
What a disappointment. Gary Woodland is 1 stroke clear of the field.
Yeah.
Let's head to this lengthy par 4. And that's a nice strike.
I
This
love
one
it when
should
you
find
get
the fairway.
when the CPU
Playing
just
from
gets
around 110
albatrosses
yards out.
out of nowhere.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Perfect.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And they're currently in 2nd place, trailing Gary Woodland.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
That's definitely not enough. Ah, slow.
With
Again.
the 4-iron here.
And push.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 11th.
Damn it, man.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just 1 stroke back and right in it.
About to be 2. Never
Are
mind.
you kidding me?
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
I had to be so delicate
Shot
with
so
that.
good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
Oh no. Oh my god. Guys, I've been playing this not even 3 hours today. And I have had to close the game out just about every single tournament. It's so annoying when it just gets stuck all the time. It got stuck during a replay. That's the 2nd time it's gotten stuck while the ball is just sitting there. It's I don't understand why it's having so many performance issues. Like, normally when games have performance issues, it's right at launch, because a bunch of people are playing it. They don't know, you know, they don't know all of the bugs that are going to be
Welcome back
there,
to our coverage
what's
of the
going to
Tour
happen when
Championship. We're
more
a few
than...
holes into the 2nd 9. Let's head
Oh,
out to the 12th.
didn't even count our drive.
Oh, that's piped. That's
You know,
heading
they
down
don't,
the runway.
they don't know what's going to happen, so there's usually a
Henny,
hot fix
what
or
are
a
you seeing
day
down
1
there?
patch.
The wind is at their back on this one.
But the performance
I
has
like
been
that
getting
strike. This one's heading well towards the
worse.
green. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot,
Pretty
this
slow.
one. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick, ended up in the rough.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot. Well, that's an extra life in the bank, finding the green from there.
Yeah, sure.
This is from miles away.
This
Look how hard I have
for
to hit
a
this.
birdie run.
Yeah, it's not even going to get up that hill, is it? Nope.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Nope. It's just hard to hit it that hard. It really is.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Ouch, that hurts. A double bogey putt in front of them. Trailing by a few shots.
From
after
1
that.
to 3.
Well, it's time to clear the mind of that double bogey. Step up onto the tee with a bit more confidence.
It's going to be in the
Now,
rough.
This one looks to be heading down the runway.
Nope.
Time for the 2nd shot at the 14th. Going with the 4-iron here.
They've chosen to club down.
How does it
on
not
this
carry
one.
that?
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
That's way too hard.
1 wheat picks too many, I think. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. And that's going to come up short.
It was a slippery putt coming up down the hill, so not too surprised to see this one coming up short.
Don't know what I'm doing anymore.
And Gary Woodland currently leading the field as I
We're
speak.
6 back because he eagles
There's
again.
always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole.
Gary Woodland in 2 rounds.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
Of
That
course.
always looked wet, didn't it? Getting ready to
Has
play
gotten
there
at
for-
least 5 eagles and an albatross. And we have in just 3 holes
He's found the surface. Good
gone
chance
from
here.
1 back to
Well,
out of the tournament.
This has not been a pretty hole. Down in 2 would do them a world of good. This for the bogey.
That'll sting a bit. This putt is for double bogey. Nice little putt to hole, that one.
6 under to 1 under in 3
There
holes.
he is, Gary Woodland, currently holding top spot. Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. They get a little ground draw here. That was special.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Rahm. This group is heating up.
That was a top-level approach shot, but
Why do I
unfortunately
do
they
it?
walk off the green with a par.
Why?
Gary Woodland is atop the leaderboard with a 3-stroke lead. You've arrived at a par 4. Oh, absolutely flushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. Over 300 yards from
Didn't
the tee
carry
as
that,
well.
huh?
That's pretty solid.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Jesus.
And that putt just was never hit hard enough.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. Let's head to the
Level
final
par.
hole of this round. Good looking shot this.
I don't even know what to say.
This one might roll into the rough. And from the green side rough here. Oh, almost went in. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, that's a shame. After a great
We
start,
were 6
but
under
ultimately they blew
at
it.
one point,
They
and we
did.
finished
They
1
had everything
under.
going in the front 9, and all of a sudden they make the turn.
We were
and
1
where does it
shot
go?
back,
Right
and now
down the
we're
toilet.
10.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Gary Woodland shot 9 under. Gary Woodland is 21 under through 2 rounds at East Lake. It's so discouraging to know that even if you try as hard as you can, it's just gonna cheat you.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to welcome you to the FedEx Cup Playoffs finale. Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this 3rd round action. I'm Luke Elvey with my mate Rich Beam in the booth. And Beamer, this player really hasn't been getting it going in this tournament, finds himself trailing the lead. What are your expectations of them today?
Well, certainly they're stuck in second gear out there, aren't they? They just make a birdie or two and then they give it back with a bogey. So they need to quit making mistakes. They need to go ahead and start putting this thing in third and fourth gear and start cruising down the highway a little bit quicker, because right now they're trailing. They can't afford to give any more back.
Let's get down to the action. Going with the 6-iron here. Hope they pack their bucket and spade because they're heading to the beach.
That's my line. Stop it. You can't do that.
That's brilliant out of the sand. That's a fighting effort. Hit it in strife, but managed to make a good score regardless.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Not a bad line, this one.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Putting for birdie here. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Oh, that was pure. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Always frustrated by missing a green. This would be a great up and down from this spot.
It seems like the elevation only
Lovely
matters in certain
opportunity to save
areas, though,
par here.
because
These are on rails.
that's
looking
21
good.
foot uphill. I go
For
up
the
one
par.
club. And it flew almost the
Dominating
exact
performance
same
by
distance
Gary
as
Woodland.
if
He's
it
our
was
clear
level.
leader at the moment. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it.
Nicely done.
Second shot here on the 5th.
God damn it, man. So much lag into that.
And here we are with the third shot. That's inside the range.
Just stopped
He's
dead.
currently sitting in 6th position. That's heading into the rough, I think. From around 220 yards.
This green sits well above them. An extra club is required.
Going with the hybrid. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and two.
Important putt here. They make it. They're into the top 5. Well
Doesn't
played.
matter, buddy.
Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5.
We're still minimum 9 shots
Finds
back.
himself currently
Nope,
tied for
11
fifth.
now.
Moving up the leaderboard.
Because
I
Woodland
like
made
it.
another eagle.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Well, Rich, I'm pretty sure this player will be beaming with pride after that eagle. Let's see if they can
Why
keep
so
the
far
momentum
left? I
flowing.
hit it slow.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Not the best tee shot, but they got lucky with this lie.
Really?
From the sand, looking to get up and down.
It was downhill. And I had a really good lie.
Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. Okay, as we move along, it's Gary Woodland in first place. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
This dude is 26 under right now.
Not sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155. Wow, that drive. That had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
Steps up to a punt of about 15 feet in distance.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, how about that one? Our leader is currently enjoying an
27
8-shot
under.
advantage. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Well struck. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. That's frustrating. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
We need this one to bounce right. That's well played. Pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Surely it's going to.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. Gary Woodland currently leads the field.
Only 12 shots back, and he's 28 under.
Teeing off now at the
For the
11th
tournament.
hole.
Damn.
Looks like this is going to miss just right.
Just a
This will be
magnet
a
for me, I
momentum
guess.
saver here, getting this up and down.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Gary Woodland currently head and shoulders above the rest today.
Oh, another eagle. And he's 30 under now.
Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And there he is, the 2019 US Open champion, Gary Woodland, currently leading things. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order. This one should find the rough. And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Elevated green up there, Luke. Gonna need to take one extra club here, I believe.
This looks to be heading to the green. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
All right, guys. This
I really
for
thought that
2
was breaking.
birdies in a row.
That much.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And Gary Woodland is currently in the lead.
And then he
A
made
long par
another
4 this
eagle,
hole.
by the way. That puts him at 32 under
Looks like they put a good swing on that one.
in less
That
than
should find the short
3
stuff.
rounds.
This shot coming from around 220 yards. Opting for the 4-iron here.
Just a touch slow.
This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Getting ready to play their 3rd. That's a touch of class.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Our current leader is enjoying an 8-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Yeah, that was a safe play. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. Gary Woodland currently leading the event as we head to the next hole. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. That's heading for the fairway. Well, there's a question here of whether they'll need one more club playing to an elevated green. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Yeah, this one's a little bit left. Not so
I
nice.
don't know about that.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be nervous playing John Rahm, but it doesn't appear that way after this approach shot.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. What a dominating performance by Gary Woodland. He's our clear leader at the moment. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Lovely effort that. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
And from around 135 yards. Wow, that drive. Incredible stuff. Over 300 yards. Huh.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful.
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
Maybe going for the green, are we?
Maybe.
Handy effort, that one. Hold this putt. We'll move into 3rd.
It broke so much immediately.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. And as this round comes to a close, he finds himself in a
2
shared
back to
3rd
Tiger.
spot.
11.
Well, that just
Back
about
of Woodland.
concludes our
'Cause he went
coverage.
10
I'm
under.
Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich B,
He went
plus all the
12,
hard-working folks
9,
at HB Studios,
and 10.
It's good night for now.
Minus 31. Yeah. Sure. One more round to go. Can we at least beat Tiger Woods? We did fantastic that round. I do think it shows you how broken I think the game can possibly be.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Rich Beams, my sparring partner in the booth. I'm Luke
Oh my
Elvey.
God, it's
Hope you're
lag
enjoying
on that
all
swing.
the action. Rich, this next golfer starts their round. What are your
Good thing.
expectations of them today?
In the top 5, starting the final round. So it's been a good week, but it will only be a successful week if they get the win come
Why is
days
Tiger
end.
already
Lots
playing?
of golf we've played and some good opportunities ahead.
Today's promising to be an exciting one.
It
So
was
let's
the
get
final. We're
straight
on the
into
final round,
action.
and he was in 2nd place.
Opting for the 6-iron. And he's safely on the green.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Well
Got him.
holed, he'll take the birdie.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's currently tied for 3rd. Teeing off here at the 3rd hole.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
I'm gonna say as long as this is 100%, should be good.
What are we
Unfortunately,
looking
it
at
was
for
slow.
this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
I really didn't feel like having such a frustrating
And they're currently in 2nd
time
place,
playing this
trailing
course.
Gary Woodland.
So I put
Tee is yours.
the conditions
Here we
and
are at the 4th hole.
I kept the
Nice
opponent
birdie at the
difficulty
last. Let's see what they
on
can
very
produce
hard
here.
because, like I said,
That should
the
find
opponents
cut stuff.
were seemingly playing the
Another
courses
birdie
like they
opportunity
should have.
coming up for this player.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up
And-
the good form.
Wow, what a shot! Unfortunately, it's gonna end up bad. Never mind. Never mind.
Playing within their comfort
Um,
zone there. A birdie putt awaits.
I feel like we were playing good enough.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
And Gary
To
Woodland
play
currently
on
leading the field as
the
I
very
speak.
hard, very hard.
Teeing off here at the 5th.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we
Looks like this
won
one's heading safely for the fairway.
or almost won
Luke,
one of them.
unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
I can't remember now. This is bad
Yeah,
slow,
this is lovely.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
but
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
then the BMW Championship, that course was literally
Well, that's a bit disappointing.
unless you hold out
Looks like a pretty straightforward
I
five-footer
think
to
it
me.
was 2
This
holes.
is what they have left for par here.
You weren't going to stay on the green.
Unreal display this
You
week
could
with
literally
that
have the
lawn.
ball stop an inch.
Our current leader is up by a whopping
From the
7
hole.
shots now.
Tiger eagled.
Welcome to the tee. at
And
this par 5 hole.
it would just
Go get after
come
it.
right back down.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot
So it's
plays
like, all
straight
right,
back up the
obviously
hill.
the course
A little
conditions need to be
length helps.
dropped. Because they're
Lining
still
up for about
broken.
230 yards here.
I call that
Pretty
broken.
good win back into the player's face.
It's not realistic. In real life, you
Yeah,
can't
that's
have a
great
hole like
play,
that.
Rich. Not quite on the dance floor, but a
Um,
mighty drive.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
And I was like, okay, well,
And staying right where they were in
the
today's rankings after that.
opponents are still
We have a par 4
seemingly
on this
where
one.
they should be. So I'll keep those guys where they're at. How do we hit that fast and it end up way to the right?
Well, this
Doesn't
rough
make any
looks to be
fucking
lush and
sense.
thick, doesn't it? Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
I think we still hit some bushes.
That's a little wayward.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
But then that was obviously, how is that slow?
And he needs this to
Um,
save par.
Not it, because we started, oh, of
Just
course.
didn't drop.
I even pulled that.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining
Because we
in this
start
hole.
this and
And there he is,
Gary Woodland goes
Woodland,
12
currently
under on his
holding
first
top
round.
spot. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
oh, we hit the tree, I guess.
That's nicely done.
So,
Taking aim from
so I'm like,
about
alright,
180
fine. I'll
yards
dial
here.
that down.
Going with the 7.
Dial it down twice.
All you can do is hope now.
He goes
That
9
was
under
Never going down the fairway.
and 10 under.
That was wonderfully done.
It's like,
A tie for 3rd spot on the leaderboard, up for grabs if he can hold
what were
this.
you meant to do?
And gets
you
that
know?
putt of distance to go. And let's have one more look
Were
at
you
that
meant
shot.
to go
Now this is how you
just
putt.
insanely
Take another
low?
look at this.
And as the scorecard
Because
suggests,
we were
heading
4
up the
under on the
leaderboard.
first day. Which puts us at
Pretty sure this player will
14
be buoyed by
under.
that birdie back at the last.
And Gary
Let's see if they
Woodland
can
was
deliver
still
another
ahead
one.
of us by 2.
Going with the 4-iron here.
It's a touch slow, but
Looks
it's
like that ball
10
had a
yards
magnet in it
right.
for the bunker. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Of course.
Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
You're right about that. Oh, thank you. Did you freeze
Time
again?
now for
oh,
the 4th
no?
shot.
What in the fuck?
This is their 5th shot.
I'm
That
literally,
almost went down. He's currently in the 5th
literally
position.
swinging
And I don't know if
this
the rest of the
damn
field is up for
thing
catching them here today in this
slower
final round
than
of
I
action.
ever have. Very fast, very fast, very
Well, let's get
fast.
stuck into the 10th hole, shall we? Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here. Had a fantastic drive.
Good shot there, Beamer. Putting for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Fair effort. And that should secure the par on this one. Gary Woodland currently head and shoulders above the rest today.
He's 41 under
You've
now.
reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. This would be a great up and down. This putt about 11 feet in distance. And there it is. Gary Woodland currently leads the field.
Oh, we were trying to
Let's head
beat
the
Tiger,
12th
but
hole. That
Can't
should find
do
the
it.
fairway.
going for less club here.
That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. What a dominating performance by Gary Woodland. He's our clear leader at the moment.
Yep, it almost doesn't make sense.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Always difficult to get a gauge of the exact distance when playing uphill to the green.
So bad.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
And here we are with the third shot.
And the
Great
thing
touch.
is, too,
Really nicely played.
Yes, very smooth.
if
tempo
changing
there on that chip.
difficulties or tinkering
And
with
Gary
stuff
Woodland
messes
is
with
currently in
stuff,
the lead.
like during
This hole's a
rounds
tough two-shotter, a long par
or during
4.
tournaments, why let
This
you
one's
do
looking
it
good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
and not at least tell you?
This shot from around the 200-yard
Like, oh, if you do this, it's not gonna register until the next
looks
one,
to be going with the
or
6.
you know, something.
That's
which
a shame. Just
That didn't
leaking
even
left, that
happen
one.
because we turned stuff down in the
Getting ready
previous.
to play their third. Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. Oh, that's a clutch par. And it's Gary Woodland in first place. We have
I
a
just
par
think that
3
they
on
were
this
so
one.
focused
Well, on the tee now, coming
on
off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle.
the online
Opting for
portions
the
of the
5-iron.
game that they didn't bother
Come on,
to
sit.
fix anything in career mode that was wrong.
That should
Because
set up
if you'll
another chance.
notice, literally
What's in front of them,
everything that was
Henny, with
wrong
this
in
putt?
21 with career
15
mode
feet out.
is
He's
still
been
there.
staring this one down. He's staring down
So
a birdie
I
putt
just think
here.
they really
Well
only
played.
focused on
And
online.
there he is, the
and just
2019 US
poured it
Open
over their
champion,
career
Gary
mode.
Woodland, currently leading things. Just a few holes to play. Let's see how you take on this 16th hole.
Because highlights are still
This is a
broken.
good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
The leaderboards are still
What
broken.
kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
They're setting up this next
These
shot
last
into
few
quite
courses
an elevated green,
Are
Luke.
still pretty broken. When it comes to playing them
Let's
on
do a
harder
hot fit for the
difficulties,
8-iron.
they don't make any sense.
That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
That was a gallant attempt. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Looks good off the blade. He finds himself currently in
I mean,
fifth.
Gary Woodland is
And I don't know if
43
the rest
under,
Of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
and he's not done.
Here we are at the 17th tee.
The hell?
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Again, more lag in that
and
swing.
taking aim from around 100 yards.
This time
here.
it was going down, like the follow through.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Okay, that'll work. This putt is 16 feet to the hole.
But yet it doesn't make sense because
I'm not sure if they read that the way they were expecting.
I don't even know
Downhill
what just
putt,
happened.
and sometimes
Because
you
if
think
they
it's gonna
did
run out
just
more than it
focus
does,
on
just couldn't quite
the
figure it
online
out this
part of
time.
it,
Well, here we are.
why
The
is
18th
there,
hole, and after a par at the last,
or why wasn't
a
there,
chance to perhaps signal some intent.
that
That
you know,
one's
the
heading down
ranked
Broadway.
mode, the societies weren't ready yet. I know they were trying to
They've
figure
had a
stuff
chat
out,
with the caddy, and they're going for
and
it.
they had people
This
play
one's
them
on.
first, but what did you really focus on? Damn it.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Besides
Two big
putting
hits there,
other
knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
other athletes in the game.
Right by the hole. Now, it's been some sharp shooting. This putt's for a final score of 66. And down she goes, so it's tournament over now. Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
Yeah.
When you get off to a hot start like that, usually there's only one place to go, Luke, and that's down.
I mean, we really only
Unfortunately,
had
that's what
one
happened
round
to
that
this
was
player.
actually bad.
Shame.
Gary Woodland went 12 under
I'm Luke
twice.
Helvey, alongside Rich Beam, And on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
He was 43 under. That is the most broken leaderboard I have ever seen in this game. And we're done with Mizuno. Got the Mizuno driver, Wilson putter. Gary Woodland won the FedEx Cup because he cheated. We'll just say that. He cheated. I'm not even going to read what he said. But I tied 4th. Didn't play well this week, and I disappointed myself. I didn't play well on 1 round, and that's it. What do we need? Clubs? So, this ends the career mode. I know it was a shitty end to it, but what are you gonna do when Gary Woodland cheats? But when we start Season 2, I don't know when that'll be. I'm gonna take a break from career mode because the end just pissed me off. I'll focus on some TGC tours, trying to get a little bit better, and playing as the pros. What we're gonna do, we'll play like the Shriners and then the Champions. We'll play the stuff that we know: Waste Management, Genesis, Arnold Palmer, because we'll be able to get into those players, obviously. I feel like if you won however many that we won, we should be able to play in Arnold Palmer. Valspar, Valero, Legends, Zurich, Golf Club Championship, RBC Canadian Open, Northwest Open, Travelers, John Deere, the Scottish Open, Royal, 3M, Rocket Mortgage, and then of course the playoffs. So we'll still be playing in a lot of them. Let me get rid of this because we need a new club sponsor. And do we have another? So we have the golf club, Ben Hogan, and 2K. Actually, 2K, Ben Hogan, the golf club. I think they're the only 3 sponsors we still need. So I guess let's sign them. Besides Callaway and Wilson getting them all the way to 9. Because for Callaway we only need 1 more tier to get their driver. The golf club, and we're already 3 tiers up, but God, why did they make their clubs so boring? And then 2K, we're actually 5 tiers up. And again, they make their stuff just so boring as well. Ben Hogan I know is 1. We got Nike, Tattoo, TaylorMade. We do have all of... Oh no, we still need Tattoo Golf. Okay. But all the rest of their stuff is just very ugly. But that's it. We don't need too many more. But that'll end it. I hope you guys enjoyed the career mode, even though there were probably a total of 5 tournaments where it was really just... I shouldn't have tried getting ahead of myself. Going very hard was dumb. Knowing that the playoffs are always cranked up to 11 versus the rest. I think AI difficulty on hard is fine for the whole thing. And course difficulty is fine on hard until you get to the playoffs. Because once you get to the playoffs, they're beyond very hard. You have almost every green, all the sides, and most of the time near the hole. If you hit it in a spot, it's coming off the green. And I'm sorry, but that is not realistic. That's not how they set those up. I had 3 courses, 3 separate tournaments, where the only way to have the ball stop was to make it. And that's just not a thing in real life. Like I said, I've seen that happen, and they stop play and try to get those greens saturated. They try to slow them down because it's just not fair to the people playing, you know. And it's like, if you don't get lucky, you're gonna end up... I mean, my shot limit was up on one hole. I got lucky twice and had to chip it in. Actually, I think it was actually 4 separate times, because I don't think I showed one of them. But when it comes to the career mode and the course conditions, that is the only thing that they need to change. But they didn't do it. They just kept it in. They're like, well, whatever. You know? Now, 2 of them were on very hard conditions, but the other 2 were on normal and hard. So, you know. But besides that, the rivalries suck. They're worse than before, because they're so easy to complete. In fact, if I didn't play so bad in the BMW Championship, I would have completed the rivalries twice over. I was only 1 rivalry away, and that was Tiger Woods. And you can do them again, which is cool, but they don't seem to get much better. They seem to make the cuts most of the time, but they don't get much better. And you only get money out of it. You don't get more equipment, you don't get more fittings, you don't get ball sleeves, even though ball sleeves are stupid. You only get money. The highlight system is awful. In the beginning, it seemed like it was doing fine, but then after, I want to say, 4 rivals, it was non-stop just chip-ins. You would get the occasional putt or hit, but every single thing was a chip-in. Their score was completely wrong. It wasn't even close to what it was. The shot they were hitting was completely wrong, unless they missed 2-inch putts 3 times. Like, yeah, they're hitting their second shot on a par 4. They're within an inch for a birdie. They walk off with a bogey. It's like, what happened? So the highlight system's awful. And if that's awful, then who cares about rivalries, you know? Because once you unlock everything, it's useless. What else with career mode? When you're yes, it's cool that there's now playoffs. That is awesome. Unfortunately, my first encounter with a playoff, I hold an amazing putt for eagle to get in the playoff. And then my opponent, birdie, 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 birdie to win. It's like, come on. Really? It's like, okay, but... So that's a little bit, you know, I mean, I've only had one playoff, so I really can't say, but it's a little crazy, because one of the holes was insanely tough to birdie. Your opponents, again, the course conditions, the only thing that is bad is when, for some reason, they put those pins on top of insane just hills, which is unlike real life. Now the opponents, however, make no sense in what they're doing. One of the biggest examples was when I was playing in, I think it was my first major. Either the first major, it was some four thing event, I think. I can't remember. But I was against Tommy Fleetwood. It was me and him were the only ones really that could compete for first. And he had 5 eagles in one round, and they were all on par 4s. Every single one was on a par 4. Another one was, I think it was it Tiger Woods? It was somebody recently. In the last 9 holes, they had 3 eagles and an albatross. And no, none of them were on par 5s. So, that is awful. It's cool that your player holds up that trophy. That is awesome. But good God, some of those trophies are the plainest plastic looking trophies I've ever seen. Trophies I've won in real life on just, you know, crap leagues I've played in were better than these trophies. And we're talking about, we won a major and that trophy was horrible looking. The real ones look good, but the other ones don't. And so that's kind of my thoughts on the rivalries. The sponsors, it's like, yes, there's more. Like, you got Titleist, Mizuno, Nike, TaylorMade, Ping, Cobra, Bridgestone, Adidas, Callaway. Those are the good ones. But it's so easy to go through them. Like, again, on one season of career mode, I only need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only need 6. So we got, I think half of them, or 7. We need 7. And these ones we're working on, we would get, not that one. Yeah, we're right there at the tier with the Callaway. I kind of like the way they did it in 21, where you had goals you had to meet. You know, it was average a drive of this distance, make 12 birdies within your tournament. I kind of like that because this one is just play okay, and you don't even have to play that good. I played bad. On at least 6 tournaments, I played bad. And only one time did my sponsor kind of go back. Maybe twice. So again, the sponsors, I like the way they did them in the previous one. And again, in the previous one, when you did rivals and sponsors, it took a little bit longer to do them. Like, if I only did 1 or 2 round events, I would have finished both of these so fast. Like, it's insane how fast I would have finished all this stuff. But anyway, I think that's probably my overall those are my thoughts on career mode. I still enjoy it until we get down to the last 3 tournaments, and then I feel before you start them, good God, after seeing Eastlake and the opponents, you need to turn your opponent difficulty way down. And you need to turn the course conditions down. Everything needs to just be at normal, because it seems like they turn it way up for no reason. But anyway, let me know your thoughts on them, on the career mode. But yeah, I think that's probably about it. So hope you guys enjoyed it. My thoughts on the career mode and how it seems like they really only focused on online, and it's kind of sad. So I still had a great time with career mode. It was still very fun. Again, I started it on master, so any difficulties I had with the swing were on me, not the game, as far as I can tell. They're actually pretty balanced on the swing this time. They had some trouble in 2K21, but overall I think they have the swing pretty much down. I do think that Legend is too high of a jump in difficulty from Master to Legend. You're going up 1 difficulty, you know? So, anyway, let me know what you think. Have a great day, and I'll see you.